Hello. So, in the first video lecture, we understood the translation of this chapter, Programme d'échange international. Now, this is the second lesson, second video in this series, in which we are going to discuss the grammatical part and the question answers of this chapter. So, here, what we have seen that Leah, Anne, Aldo, Daniel, Musa, Cleha, and Sanya. These seven children are expressing themselves. The first question is Quelle est la nationalité de Sanya? Quelle est la nationalité de Sanya? Sanya est indienne. Sanya est indienne. C'est la réponse. D'où vient Anne? Anne belongs to which country? So again, she is answering Je suis vietnamienne. So you will just write Elle est vietnamienne. Elle est vietnamienne. Elle est vietnamienne. Then further, où étudie Léa? Where Leah studies. So Leah is here. J'étudie ici à Paris. Elle étudie à Paris. She studies in Paris. Combien de langues parle Musa? How many language Musa speak? So Musa speaks 4 languages: anglais, français, espagnol, wolof. To answer for these, où étudie Léa? Elle étudie à Paris. And combien de langues parle Musa? 4 langues. Then Daniel habite où? Daniel lives where? So Daniel Daniel habite au Luxembourg. So here Luxembourg. L'échange international est pour. The international exam program is for 2 semaines. 2 semaines. Cleha est. What is Cleha? Cleha est belge. Cleha est belge. La mère d'Aldo est. The mother of Aldo is Française. She is French. Since it is feminine, so we will put extra E in the ending of français. La capitale du Sénégal est. The capital of Senegal is Dakar. La capitale du Sénégal, Dakar. Ici, Dakar. Dakar. Then moving to the further exercises. Les pays et la nationalité. Since French is treating the nouns as they are living things, whether they are things only, it is always attaching a gender to it. So nouns like countries names, they are also nouns. So some countries are treated as they are masculine, some are treated as they are feminine. Here the most important thing, so the country names are having gender. So if country name is ending with E, generally if country name is ending with E, so it would be feminine country, femina, and you will put L before it or L apostrophe. Apostrophe in French always comes when the next word is starting with a vowel. Then, if the country is not ending with E, though it would be masculine, but if the country is ending with S, X, or Z, then it would be plural. And there you will always put before it this le. Okay? And you know this le, la, L apostrophe, and le, they all four means the in French. This is used with plural nouns, this is used with vowel singular nouns, this is used with feminine singular nouns, and this is used with masculine singular nouns. As I have told you that if a noun is ending with S, X, or Z, it would be 90% cases it would be feminine. If it is starting with a vowel, not ending, if it is starting with a vowel, those are A, E, I, O, U, Y, or semi-vowel H, then we will put L apostrophe. And if it is 80% cases, if a noun is ending with E, though it would be feminine. Otherwise, we will go with this. In the last, we will go with the masculine singular case. There are always some exceptions. For example, here, these names, these are the countries which are ending with E, but they are masculine. That's why we are putting le with it. D'accord. Okay, the most important thing here to understand that where to use these preposition of places. Here in this chapter, the most important thing is preposition of places. That's a very easy trick to learn that where to use this. There are two types, two sides, okay, for preposition of places. Preposition de lieu. There are two sides, a preposition side and the preposition side. Now, in this side, we have au, on, and aux. And this side we have, first of all, de, du, d apostrophe, and they. Easy to recognize. There. So if you are going to some country or place, here with the place we only mean country or city. Going to or being in some country or city, then you will use this side. Or if you are coming from or belongs to some country, then you will use this side. This is very easy. To make it more easy, let me tell you, just see for this verb, venir and sometimes eighth verb. Just see for the eighth and venir verb, especially venir verb. So if you see these conjugation of venir verb in the sentence, je viens, tu viens, if you see these words, on vient, nous venons, vous venez, elles viennent. If you see these words in your sentence, then go with this side. Otherwise, if you don't see this, then go with this side. Simple. Okay. Now another thing in this, that if the country name is ending with if the country is plural, it is ending with s, x or z, to go with they. If the country is starting with a vowel, then d apostrophe. If the country is neither of these cases, country, it should be country. First of all, so you have to decide that whether it is a country or city name, right? Hmm. If it's a country or a city name. So if it is a city, if it is a city and you are coming from it, so you will use de. If you are going to it, so you will use a preposition. All right. This a, this a is used for feminine singular countries also, like if the country is ending with e, or if it is an exception, and also with those countries which are starting with a vowel. Always remember there are 6.5 vowel in French: a, e, I, o, u. Those are common ones. Then y is also a vowel in French, and h is a half vowel, because French originated word which are starting with h, they are always mute. The h is mute always. Okay, so if you see eighth and one-year verb, you will be using this side due the d apostrophe and these options. Otherwise, all the other time you will be using o, on, and eux. So you just need to see first of all in the sentence which conjugation do you have, one-year verb conjugation or eighth verb. Eighth verb conjugation is just like this: je suis, tu es, il, elle est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils, elles sont. So always remember this chart. The preposition of places, the preposition of lieu. Okay, as our preposition side and the preposition side, you have these options. We do not use this and this and this and this. Okay, instead we are using this. Okay, how they are here? So simply our preposition by merging with the definite articles, it becomes these, and the preposition by merging with the definite articles, it becomes these. Okay, le, la, l apostrophe and les, they all four means the, the in French. One verb conjugation is given over here, page number 81. Let's see the exercises, how to solve that. So we have only four options over here. In these four, so we only need, since we have only these four options, we don't need to see other verbs like eighth and venir. Here we only see the word which is written after fill in the blank. That's a country or city, first thing that we will check, and another thing, that what are the endings or starting of that word if it is a country name. So here it is ending with e, and it is not an exception, so we will use here on. Here also on. This is ending with s, so here, but this Athens is a city name, so we will use our preposition. Greece, this is the country name, but it is ending with e, so we will use here on. Etatsuni is a plural country ending with s, so we will use here o. Seychelles, again we will use o. Swiss ending with e, en Swiss. Senegal, Senegal not ending with e, it's a masculine country, we will use o. Londres is a city name, so we will use, though it is ending with s, but we will use our preposition, and on with there, here we will use on. It is also starting with a vowel. Here again only these options are there. You can see eighth and one-year verb conjugations are here. So Pays-Bas ending with s. Okay, Netherlands, here we will use they. Maldives, again they. Delhi, name of a city, so we will use pure preposition the. Antilles, here again they. Russie ending with E, so we will use the. Nepal, masculine country, we will use Diu. Sri Lanka, again masculine country, we will use Diu. Vietnam, Diu, it's a masculine country. Maurice, Ile Maurice, we will use D apostrophe because it is starting with a vowel. France, again DE because it's ending with E and it's a feminine country. Now the most difficult exercise where all the options are given. So first of all you need to understand where this DE, D apostrophe, where eighth and one verb is given. So here it is given. So here you will use these options, DE, D apostrophe or do they, these options. Okay, so again here it is ending with E, so here we will use DE. New York is a city name, again with city name DE. And via Pays-Bas, here we will use DES, they. There other places we will use these options, O, A with accent grave, O, En or AUX. With out of these four options we will be using. Travail en France because France is ending with E, it's feminine country. États-Unis, aux États-Unis. Okay. So here few countries names are given like Canada, Belgique, Swiss, France, Ile Maurice, Luxembourg, then Senegal, Vietnam, and the countries and nationalities. So in French, the country name is a noun and nationality is an adjective. So adjective, just like Hindi, big door, bada darwaza, big window, badi khilki. As per the number and gender of the noun, the adjective change itself. Cold water, thanda pani, cold tea, thandi chai. Right? So thanda, thandi, bada, badi, these are the adjectives which are changing itself according to the number and gender of the noun. In French also this happens, with the nationalities also happens because nationalities are also adjectives. They are always placed after the noun. So il vient d'Australie, il est australien, australien. Nationalities are given. Tu habites à France, tu es français. Ils ont the Swiss. So ils ont the Swiss. To make it plural, just put extra S to make it feminine and extra E. Usually. Vous venez de Belgique. Vous êtes belge. Since it is plural, put extra S. Elles habitent en Italie. Italie. Elles sont italiennes. In there, double N comes and then ES to make it feminine plural. Il est sénégalais. Sénégalais. Je suis de Chine. Chinois. Je suis chinois. Nous venons d'Inde. Nous sommes indiennes. Nous sommes indiens aussi, masculine or feminine, plural, but it should be plural only. You can use any. Now here the sentences into which we have to put in order. Je viens d'Italie et je vais aux États-Unis. Je viens d'Italie et je vais aux États-Unis. Ma tante est du Zaïre. Ma tante est du Zaïre. L'équipe de football du Zimbabwe est formidable. Acapulco est une belle ville au Mexique. Mexique is an exception. It's ending with E, but it's a masculine country. Il va au Canada en avion. Il va au Canada en avion. So these are the sentences. Then This is the most important part. Exercise number 7 is not important, as it is a listening exercise. Here, important thing about France, its main name is La France. Since because of its shape, it is called l'hexagone. The ancient, the original people of France were called La Gaule. Gaule. Continent, in which continent we find it? L'Europe. L'Europe, Europe. Localisation, then so in the west side, it is separated by England, separated by La Manche, the English Channel from England, and then the Mer du Nord. In the north, it's a North Sea, and in the west, l'Océan Atlantique, Atlantic Ocean, and at the south, it is Mediterranean Sea. Neighboring countries are Belgium, la Belgique, le Luxembourg, l'Allemagne, Germany, Swiss, Switzerland, Italy, and l'Espagne, Spain. These are the 6 neighboring countries. Mountains: Alpes, Pyrenees, Jura, Vosges, Massif Central, 5 mountains. 5 rivers: Seine, Loire, Garonne, Rhône, et Rhin. Okay, Paris is the capital, which is also called La Ville Lumière, means city of light. Then major cities are Bordeaux, Lille, Lyon, Nice, Nantes, Strasbourg, Toulouse. Main airports are also given. Ports are given. Drapeau, 3 colored drapeau: bleu, blanc, rouge. Bleu, blanc, rouge. Then currency is l'euro. Official language is Francais. On 14th of July, since 1789, they are celebrating their national day, Fête Nationale. It is also called Prise de la Bastille. Okay, the taking Bastille raid. La Marseillaise is the national anthem, composed by Rouget de Lille in 1792. And the idea of the republic is liberté, égalité, fraternité, liberty, equality, and fraternity. Autorité supreme, the supreme authority is Président de la République, Republican president, and elected for 5 years. Symbol of republic symbol is le coq, the rooster. Okay, and it symbolizes the fierté, the pride, French pride. And the Buse de Marianne is, and it symbolizes the republic. This is Buse de Marianne, and this is the rooster, coq. Okay, comment s'appelle aussi Paris? La Ville Lumière. Ville Lumière. First answer is Ville Lumière. Nomme les pays voisins de la France. Here 6 countries, neighboring countries. Quelle est la devise de la République française? What is the idea? This is liberty, equality, and fraternity. Liberté, égalité, fraternité. Symbolise le Buse de Marianne. This symbol, what it symbolizes? La République. Qu'est-ce que la Marseillaise? What is this Marseillaise? La hymne national. L'hymne national. Complète. La France s'appelle aussi l'hexagone. Hexagon because of its shape. L'euro is the currency. Autorité suprême, le président. The supreme authority is le président, and symbolise la fierté des Français. The proud symbol of is le coq. Okay, c'est tout pour la classe aujourd'hui. This is for this chapter. That's it. We will continue with the lesson 7 in the next video. Merci. Au revoir. À bientôt.